Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my awesome grandson, Denver. Today's storybook is called Puzzle Mountain by Susanna Lee. About this book. This book is about a brave mountain climber called Poppy Pickaxe, her pet puppy Bernard, and their adventures on Puzzle Mountain. You will find a puzzle on every double page. See if you can solve them all. If you get stuck, you can look at the answers on page 31 and 32, which I'll show you at the end. There's Poppy Pickaxe and Bernard. The people of Puzzle Mountain are having a sports day. Poppy is especially excited because today she will try to climb to the very top of Puzzle Mountain. Read this poster to find out more. Calling all brave mountain climbers. Can you climb to the very top of Puzzle Mountain? There is a prize for the first person to get there. Mountain legend has it that the rare yodel flower grows on top of Puzzle Mountain. Take a photo of the flower to prove you've reached the top, but don't pick it. Everyone entering the climbing competition must wear a hat with a red ribbon. No one has ever reached the very top of Puzzle Mountain before. The way up is difficult and sometimes dangerous. Will Poppy be the first to make it? Let's see. Things to spot. The prizes for the sports day winners are missing. There is one prize hidden on every double page, except for pages 28 and 29. Look out for them. Here you can see all the prizes. Ski jumper on a stand, prize badge, toboggan trophy, ice skate medal, cowbell, red flag, golden pickaxe, snowman pendant, hiking boot, little trumpet, chocolate, and mini ski pole. Here is Basil. Basil collects the rare mountain flowers. He wants to steal the yodel flower. Watch out for him on every double page. Mountain monster. People say that a strange furry blue creature lives on Puzzle Mountain. Maybe you can spot him hiding on each double page. So on every page, we're going to look and see if we can find Basil and the mountain monster. Setting off, on the morning of her mountain climb, Poppy stepped out into the bustling village. High above her, far, far in the distance, loomed Puzzle Mountain. Poppy wondered if the other climbers were as nervous as she was. Then she realized she didn't even know who they were. She remembered that everyone entering the climbing competition had to wear a red ribbon in their hat. Poppy looked around at all the people in the village. She soon spotted the other climbers. There are 8 other climbers. Can you spot them? You can pause your picture to check them all out. Everybody's wonder if Basil's around. Have you ever seen the mountain monster? Please find our sports day prizes, Poppy. Lots of fun. Which path? Poppy took one last look at the village. Then she called to Bernard, and the two friends bravely set off on their expedition. Before long, they arrived at 6 paths, all leading off in different directions. Only one path led right to the very peak of Puzzle Mountain. Poppy read the information board very carefully. Then she looked at the signposts at the beginning of each path. She soon knew which one to take. She could even help the other hikers find their way. Which path leads to the peak of Puzzle Mountain? Can you find the paths the others want? I'm looking for the Woodland Walk. Which way to Nutty Nature Trail? Lots of choices. I'm sure you can find them. Mountain musicians. Poppy bounded up the path. Soon she heard spluttering noises and saw an old man trying to conduct a small band of musicians. "Poppy!" he cried, turning around to face her. "These are the Puzzle Mountain musicians, and they are trying to play their instruments, but they are making some very strange sounds. Listen here. Ooh, look at them, musicians." Suddenly, as the old man spoke, the sound of music started behind him. He spun around. The musicians were now playing their instruments perfectly. The old man turned to Poppy again. He was mystified. What had happened? Poppy looked at the musicians and saw 6 simple changes that had made all the difference. Can you spot the differences? And while you're looking for those, you're going to make sure you can spot Basil and see if you can find the mountain monster too. Lost goats. Poppy waved goodbye to the old man and his band and climbed on further up the mountain path. After a while, she met her friend Gretel, the goat herd. Gretel was crying. "Oh, Poppy," she wailed. "The music from those mountain musicians has frightened my goats away. I've lost all 7 of them. Can you see them? They are all brown with white faces." Can you find Gretel's 7 lost goats? She's very sad. And after you find them all, gonna see if you can also find Basil and the mountain monster. That's right. I'm sure you can. Ice skating. Leaving the sound of bleating goats behind her, Poppy scrambled along the mountain path. The route was getting steeper and the air was colder. The path passed by the Puzzle Mountain ice rink, where the skating competition was about to start. The ice was full of people, but 4 of the contestants looked very glum. Let me see ice skating competition today. The girls' partners are boys, and the boys' partners are girls. Well, that's a good hint. Can you help us, Poppy? They called. Our skating partners are on the ice somewhere, but we can't find them with all these other people here. Our partners' outfits match our own. Lots of special colors out there. Can you find the 4 missing skaters? I'm sure they'll be very glad when you do. And then, of course, you're looking for Basil and the mountain monster. They're there somewhere. Food stop. Poppy left the ice skaters and began climbing again up towards the top of Puzzle Mountain. Soon she came to a small restaurant. "We've helped a lot of people, Bernard," she said. "It's time we had a treat. Let's get something nice to eat." Bernard woofed in agreement, and the 2 friends went inside. There were so many delicious things for sale they didn't know what to choose. They both wanted something to eat and to drink, but they only had 10 puzzle pennies to spend between them. Here's where your math is going to come in handy. What can Poppy buy to eat and drink? And what can she buy for Bernard to eat and drink with just 10 puzzle pennies? Look at all those delicious bits of food. But only 10 puzzle pennies. And then you're going to try to find, then you will find Basil and the mountain monster. Ski lift. Poppy licked the crumbs from her lips and left the restaurant. She set off up the path once more, but stopped when she saw a group of 8 grumpy-looking skiers. "We gotta take this ski lift to the other side of the mountain," grumbled the smallest skier. "But this notice has really confused us. Which chairs should each of us use?" Everybody needs a lot of help today, thought Poppy as she read the big notice board. Do you know which skier should use which chair? It's important. Please read instructions before taking lift. Blue chair, 2 adults only. Red chair, 1 very tall person only. Green chair, 2 adults with hats only. Yellow chair, cannot hold much weight. Purple chair, 2 children only. The little ones, we always travel together. Please follow all the instructions. Do not swing on the left. Do you have your ski pass? Wait right here and they'll figure it all out. And then you're going to find Basil and the mountain monster. You can do it. Whoa, this is a colorful page, isn't it? Sorting the skis. Poppy couldn't take the ski lift. She had to continue on the mountain path. She puffed and she panted her way up. Before long, she bumped into her friend Tim, who was looking at a line of skis stuck into the snow. I am in the skiing competition today, he said, but I can't find my speedy racing skis. I know they are the only matching pair here. Can you find Tim's matching skis? Oh, look, Bernard knows. I can see 2 ski poles that match each other. If only Bernard could talk, he could tell them, right? It's tricky, this one, but you can do it. And then Basil's somewhere on there, and so's the mountain monster. Toboggan race. Dodging the skiers, Poppy pressed on. A little higher up the mountain, she came across a toboggan race that was just about to start. The team that finished the course in the fastest time would be the winner. The 3 toboggan teams throughout the course was very easy. Sorry, we'll try that again. The 3 toboggan teams thought the course was very easy, but Poppy wasn't so sure. Be careful, she warned. There are plenty of obstacles and dead ends along the way. Look out for them. Can you find the clear route from the start at the top to the finish of the race? I'm sure you can, but Poppy's right. It is tricky. And then you're going to find Basil, right? And the mountain monster, right? You can do it. Remember, toboggans can't go uphill. That's a good trick too. Ice walk. Poppy waved goodbye to the toboggan teams and carried on climbing higher and higher up Puzzle Mountain. Soon, there were no more people around. The mist was coming down and Poppy and Bernard were on their own. They slid across the slippery ground as they turned a corner. They stopped and they gasped. In front of them was the strangest glacier Poppy had ever seen. Beyond it towered the very top of Puzzle Mountain. They were nearly there, but first they had to cross the ice, avoiding the deep pools and broken planks. There were 2 large notices on the glacier. Poppy peered at them through the blizzard-proof binoculars. To get safely across the glacier, feed the wild snow bears with the 6 ice cream cones you'll find on the way. Watch out for wolves. They don't eat ice cream. She couldn't quite believe what she read. Wild snow bears and wolves? She hadn't expected this at all. It was going to be a dangerous journey. Can you find the safe route across the glacier, picking up the 6 ice cream cones as you go? I'm sure you can do it. And then after that, you're going to find Basil. Yes, and the mountain monster. Right. Okay. Nearly there. Poppy skidded and slithered across the last of the ice. Oh my goodness. She landed with a crunch of the snowbank on the other side of the glacier. Looking up ahead, she could see the peak of Puzzle Mountain poking through the cloudy mist. "Follow me, Bernard," she said, and the 2 friends began the final climb upward and onward. The way up was steep and very dangerous. They hid from huge snowballs. The air got thinner, and it was difficult to breathe, but at last the mist began to clear. Poppy was amazed to see spikes of ice rising out of the mountain. Even more surprising were the holes, almost like windows, carved into the icy spikes. Then she spotted something she had only seen a picture of before. She had reached the very top of Puzzle Mountain. What has Poppy spotted? Can you see it? And of course, somewhere on these pages, Basil's hiding, and right, the mountain monster. Mountain monsters, yikes! Click! Poppy took a photo of the yodel flower. All at once, a huge, hairy hand grabbed her arm and pulled her backwards. Poppy blinked, and in a flash, she realized she was standing inside a room in a strange ice house. 3 blue creatures were looking at her. Poppy rubbed her eyes. She was staring at a family of Puzzle Mountain monsters. Just then, a smaller monster rushed into the room and began to speak. "I've watched Poppy climb Puzzle Mountain, Dad. She has been brave and very helpful, not like Basil."
I'm sorry I scared you, Poppy," said the biggest monster. "But I am the guardian of the yodel flower, and I must protect it. It is the only one in the world, you know. Now I expect you to get back to the sports day celebrations. Take my super speedy red toboggan. It will get you down the mountain in no time, if I can find it."
Where is the super speedy red toboggan? Ooh, cake, Poppy? They want to give her some cake. Exit to easy way back down Puzzle Mountain. Well, as soon as you help Poppy find the red super speedy toboggan, she can head back down. And I'm pretty sure you found a lot of Puzzle Mountain monsters on here, but I'm wondering, is Basil on these pages? If he is, you can find him. Poppy returns. Night was falling as Poppy clambered on board the super speedy red toboggan. She waved goodbye to her new friends, and with a whoosh, she and Bernard were off, whizzing down the other side of Puzzle Mountain. As they sped on, Poppy caught a glimpse of Basil, looking very scared. Perhaps now he would think twice before stealing any more mountain flowers. Can you spot Basil? And who is scaring him? Don't tell anyone about us, Poppy. Bye. Down she goes. Look at that big snowball prize. Well done, Poppy and Bernard. Snowmen love Poppy. Whee! Woo! Puzzle Mountain prize giving. Smile, Poppy. She's the star of the show. Mountain party. Prize winners here. Bleat, the goat's having fun too. Hooray, everybody. Did you spot, now that it's done, remember there were 8 of them, right? Let's see if you can find them all. Poppy reached the top of Puzzle Mountain first and won a golden pickaxe. But whatever happened to the other 8 competitors? How far did they get? Below you can see pictures of the other climbers and read a little more about them. Now look back carefully through the book and see if you can spot them all. Lady Cicely, she is clumsy and rather accident-prone. Fred Photo, he likes mountain climbing and photography. Lazy Larry, the fresh mountain air makes this sleepy climber drowsy. Fisher Fred, he enjoys climbing, but sometimes he'd rather be fishing. Hungry Harry, he's always hungry and eats anything and everything. Friendly Flora, she likes to stop and chat with her friends. Daredevil Dot, her daredevil activities can be dangerous. Katie Climber, she wears baggy trousers, which may trip her up. Now there's page 31 with the answers in case you needed them. And There's page 32 with the other answers in case you needed them. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. There's lots of fun things to find in that book. Puzzle Mountain. See you next time.